In the footer of the website, in the bottom right hand corner, there are 7 or 8 social media profile badges that you need to change the link or add a link to. So these should lead to your directory social media profiles. At the moment they're not set as a link. You need to put your links in there, and the way you get to that is to go to the child theme settings and click on the header and footer tab, scroll to the bottom, and you should have enable custom footer ticked. That should be activated. So we're going to open up this custom text below that, and the links that you need to put in are where these hashtags are. So we've got a link for Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, LinkedIn, Flickr, Pinterest, and an RSS link. You don't need to have all those. If you want to remove one, if you want to remove the Pinterest one, you would just highlight that link and delete it. It's as simple as that. To put your tags in, you just need to get rid of this hashtag and put your actual link in there. So we would start by putting in the Facebook address, facebook.com/ and if your page address is New York restaurants, then that's exactly what you'd put in there. Whatever your profile address is, just make sure it goes in to each of those link holders there. If you have any problems with that, just open a support ticket and we'll help you with it. While we're on this page, we'll make some other changes. We can now make changes to the custom text left. If we open this up, we can see that these are the links that are located on the bottom left hand side of the page. So we need to make sure that these relate to our setup. So in this case, I'm going to change the link to our new site here. So that's for the cookie policy, the privacy policy, and the terms of use pages. I'm also going to change the link for the page itself, for the directory itself. You may not have this part in, but you can certainly put it in and just add a link back to the site, change the name of the directory. I've also included a line break underneath the copyright and a link to a new Google Plus page that I've set up for this directory. When we're finished with that, we just need to save changes. While we're making some changes to the settings of the theme, what I'd like to do is change the profile links that we see at the bottom of every listing. So this subscribe area here has a lot of social media profiles in here, and we need to change the link on these. Now these links can be changed on the subscribe and connect tab in the Canvas child theme settings. So when that page loads, if we scroll down, what we're going to do is we're going to change the feed burner ID, and also the connect links. So these are the social media links. Now in this particular case I don't want to use all of these social media profiles on this new directory I've set up. So I can choose which ones I want to use and which ones I don't want there. So I'm going to place in the new links. So I'm going to use Twitter, I'm going to use Facebook, and I'm going to use Google Plus for now. I'm not going to bother with a few of these others, so I'll remove those for now. I'm just going to save those changes a moment. So the social media profiles are now updated, but I've got another thing to do, which is to use the FeedBurner subscription, and I need to put my new FeedBurner ID in this field here. Now the FeedBurner ID that I've set up for this site is now inserted, and again I'll click Save Changes. If you're not sure what FeedBurner is, it's a web feed management system. So it's a way of managing your RSS feed. Finally, while we're in the Canvas child theme settings, we'll go over to the Contact Page tab and we'll just make some changes in here. So I'm going to put an address in here that we can use for this directory, and I'm going to change the phone number, an email address, and then I'm going to change the Google Map coordinates, and you can do that by clicking on the Google Maps link there, and then entering an address in the field. It's put the map pin in a slightly wrong location, so I can change that. And get the coordinates from the latitude and longitude box down below. So if I now take those and paste them into the theme, I can leave the other settings at default there, or I can change those, and then click Save Changes. If we now refresh this listing page, we should see less of these social media icons because we're not actually going to use them. So there they are, those are the ones we're using. I can also remove the ones I'm not using in the footer. But if we nip over and look at the contact page now, and check the changes we've made. So the map is much more relevant. The office address, telephone number has gone in, and the social media profiles have been changed.